Fantastic first round for left-handed Schmo. Always good to start things off on a positive note. We'll have to think a different route up for him next time so that he doesn't get complacent. Oh. So how's everyone been doing this weekend? It is my last weekend before work. Kids go back to school on the 27th here, so I have 2 more days left before I have to start driving again. Yes, it's B route time, and since we probably did B1, we'll have to make him do B2. Poor Schmo. Yep, there's the Null Yuka. I was expecting that one. Poor Schmo. So I've been taking a bit of a break from Final Fantasy XIV after having ground myself silly. So I have decided to take up a waifu gacha game and spend absolutely no monies on it because heck that. So I am currently playing. Oh hell, what is it called? I can never remember the full name of the game. Blah blah blah, goddess something or other Nikkei. Full of TNA because they know what sells. Currently, it's doing a crossover event with Neon Genesis Evangelion, which I find absolutely hilarious. And as such, you can get off the limited time banner Asuka, who I rolled. So I can now send Queen Tsundere herself off to shoot mobs. It's great. Uh, yeah. It's funny because when her burst skill is up, it does the typical Ava hexagon stuff, and one of them reads Antabaka as it should. So yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised I got it because sometimes I have terrible roll luck on polls. It's partly why I abandoned Genshin Impact because I just wasn't getting the characters I wanted. So far, Nikkei feels a bit more friendly, or it's just lulling me into a false sense of security, but I refuse to pay it a cent. So we'll see how far we get. You know what else we'll see? What game we're playing. Hey, what are we doing today? Tay, why do you hate me? What have I done to you recently? Lord Almighty. Alright. Just don't pick Yomu. No, or Sane. So I guess I'll have to be Marissa. You. On easy, that's workable. I think I already have an easy clear with her, though. Yeah, I do. mean, it's going to be what it is. Not much I can do. If I want to avoid even worse shots. Just score, then I don't have to dodge anything. I really ought to put this over to normal translation, or figure out how to get TH craft on it. Not that I really want to deal with putting TH craft for everything. Hey, stop shooting at me! Damn butterflies! Go to your home! We're off to a not terrible start. I wonder how long that's gonna stay. That long! I'm not even sure how I managed that. But it annoys me to know it. Mari boost? Yeah. I'll just blame it on Mari. That seems like a good enough answer. Fuck! Well, this run's gonna end real fast. God, I hate this power deficit. No way. You're welcome, Sakura. Can I have a life, please? Take your stupid bonus. That's not saying much, Mo. Still, progress is progress. Didn't trust it. Hey, it only took me till stage 3 to get to 4 power. Woohoo! Kogasa legs. Back. Oh, you know me. I love to do interesting, stupid things. so glad Schmo left me, with a 1cc at the beginning to help, kick off this very positive first run that I have, in no way, shape, or form, accidentally, died halfway through the game and restarted in contravention of our rules. This is totally my initial attempt at this game today. I don't know what you're talking about. Nobody saw anything else. Exactly. And anybody who says otherwise is spreading fake news. It does. TV really does have a really long stage time. And if you look at this video and you see anything before now, it's all AI generated content. It's all fake. So, speaking of generative AI, I have to tell a story here. There's a streamer I've been watching who she's a VTuber, and her VTuber avatar is a white lion. Of course, we always say she's a kitten or cat, but she's a white lion. And she was recently talking about merchandise that she was preparing to set up for her channel. And one of the things chat has, commented on they want her to do is a calendar. They also want her to have a bikini outfit for her avatar. Both of these things she doesn't really want to have. So somebody asked, when the bikini, the calendar with the bikini was going to happen. God damn it! Nope, we're gonna let it ride. Anyway, so they're asking her about the bikini calendar, and of course she's not having anything of it. So I decided to be funny, and I fired up Copilot and used its image generator, which I used to make our You Better 1cc image that's curse-tastic. And I gave it the prompt, a white lion in a string bikini. Nothing else, a white lion in a string bikini. And it's chugging along, and it finishes. And it tells me it can't show me my results because they violate its terms of use for appropriate content. And I'm wondering, what the hell did your AI generate? Because I can't see any of it. It refused to display the results. But evidently, they were sussy. I don't know what good this generative AI is supposed to be if I can't make sussy memes. What the hell? Ooh. How would we know though? It would just do the same thing and say, "Oh, this violated our content guidelines." It's like, well, I want to know how it violated it. What did you do? Like, what was wrong with demanding to see a white lion in a string bikini? Like, wherein was the fault? Are we unable to see anything in this string bikini? Thank you, family team. Kaleidoscope of furry fingers with the eyes plopped on top of a bikini. Of course, you know, my mind just went to a horrible place, and I feel bad about it. When I was going, oh, what, it generated Wook Lamont? Dialogue cannibal Wook Lamont. My god, there's repetitive dialogue everywhere! We're just making fun of a Dawn Trail character. The latest expansion for Final Fantasy XIV introduced a female Hrothgar character, which is basically like an Anthro-Lion character. They have decidedly more animalistic features about themselves than the usual cat girl or bunny girl. And we had male Hrothgar for a while, but we did not have females until Dawn Trail. Wook Lamont is basically the poster child of female Hrothgar because she's a main character in the Dawn Trail storyline. But a lot of people don't really like her too much because reasons. Some in-game, some out of game. But she also has this tendency, which I entirely blame on the story writers, to just kind of barge into everything. And so somebody made a parody of Shia LaBeouf Live that was Wook Lamont Live. And if you're not familiar with Shia LaBeouf Live, well, you should go familiarize yourself with it because it's absolutely amazing. Actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf. Like, I don't hate the Wook Lamont character, but my god, they could have written her so much better. Hey! We're already making progress. We actually get to see Yoshika now. New real score PP, yes. I tried so hard and got so far. In the end, it doesn't even matter. Do I even do more damage focused or unfocused? Or do I do more damage if I'm alive? Focused? Being alive helps, yes. Usually does. Pop! It's acquaintance for you. I just felt like using it. I don't know if it's actually a good spot for it or not. So, hi Sega. We actually get to see you this time. What? What's that face for, Schmo? Oh, I did some scary stuff during Meat Grinder? Oh, that's what... Okay. Well, you know me, Schmo. If I'm not giving you heart attacks, what am I doing? Trying to redeem myself from that horrible start. Fuck! No redemption for me. Things were working so much better. Brought dishonor on myself and my house. Get up there, get the piece, damn it. Ah! Well, it's all going off the rails. Chain for display. Honestly, what did I do? Why is stage 5 just out to get me? It's like, ha ha ha, you've actually recovered. No, screw you. Do everything wrong. Die. I guess. Nope, you're not allowed to have resources. How dare you want to actually one CC? Enjoy that power deficit. You're down to half power now. You're going to feel every bit of it, because we're not going to let you get it back. Fuck this game. Are you ready, Schmo? Schmoa's ready. Do me a favor.